Hello, everyone. This is Rodney. Just winding down my day, getting ready to call it quits for tonight. And just wanted to check in, see how you guys are doing. Drop this video in here. And I just wanted to talk about, keeping your head in the game, keeping your head in the game. You know, so often we get distracted with the things that are going on outside of our world, outside of the things that we're trying to accomplish. And it's a lot, and I know it. There's a lot of distractions, a lot of things that could knock us off course. And it requires a certain level of focus, to stay in the game, to keep your head in the game. And sometimes things can seem repetitive. It seems like you're trying over and over again, and it seems like you're not making the progress that you want, or you're not going as fast as you want to go. Things aren't working out the way you want them to at this given point in time. But regardless of all of that, you have to keep your head in the game, right? Because there's a bigger cause. There's a reward at the end. There's a destination that we're trying to accomplish. We're trying to win. We're trying to win this game of life. And sometimes in this game of life, things can seem a little monotonous. It can seem, to play mental tricks on you. You know what I mean? It could seem as if you begin to feel like, why am I doing this? Is this really going to work? You begin to question yourself, and that's when you really have to stay focused. You have to really keep your head in the game. You know what I mean? You have to stay focused on the task at hand, focused on, if your goal is to make a difference or to be a contributor or to serve people, they're depending on you to keep your head in the game. And if you want to win this game of life, you got to understand that that's, in my mind, that's one of the tactics or a strategy that is used, to keep you, out of the game, to distract you, to break your focus, to get inside your head, if you will, and I approach these things, as if it was a game, a real game. And for you athletes or sports enthusiasts out there, this is something that we could use, as we approach life, as we approach our challenges, as we approach our goals, as we approach our dreams. That's how we score. Whenever we reach that goal, we score, right? And you have to keep your head in the game. You have to keep your head in the game. You have to keep your focus. Where's your focus? Are you distracted? Are you still doing those fundamental things that you used to do that got you results before? Have you fallen off the wagon? Are you focused on putting your structures in place, keeping up with your calendar, building those relationships, doing those things that are necessary, right? In order for you to shine. Is your head in the game? Sometimes we experience a little bit of success and we get distracted. We stop doing those things we used to do. We stop making the calls. We stop building the relationships. We stop the plan and we stop building the structure. We lose a little bit of integrity. We lose a little bit of motivation. Why? Because we've experienced a little bit of success, right? But you have to keep your head in the game. It's not enough to be good. That's not what we're after. We're after greatness. And if you want greatness, you have to stay at it. You have to keep your head in the game. You have to stay focused. You have to stay on it. You have to stay in it, right? You have to stay hungry, right? A lot of times we reach certain levels of success, but we don't reach our full potential because of success, right? We get a little taste of it, right? We get our needs met a little bit, right? We get satisfied with some things at times. And because of that, we don't try as hard anymore. We don't grind as hard. We lose focus. We lose momentum. We lose motivation, right? We get our head out of the game when we start focusing on other things. That's not going to get us where we want to go. You have to keep doing what you're doing. You have to stay studying. You have to stay, disciplined to get where you want to go, to do what it is that you want to do, to reach your greatness. See, it's not about just reaching a goal. It's about being great. It's about taking it to a whole nother level. And in order to do that, you have to keep your head in the game. You have to keep your head in the game. Stay focused. Stay determined. Keep up your grit. Stay in it. Stay mindful of what it is that you're trying to accomplish. Keep the task in front of you. Continue to visualize. Continue to read and study. Develop those habits that you do every single day. Keep going. Stay in the game. I love you guys. I know you're going to do great things out there. I know you're going to change the world. We have to. It's our responsibility. So continue at it. Keep your head in the game. And I'll see you guys later. Take care. Love you. Have a wonderful night.